I remade every mob into Palworld in Minecraft. I'm gonna start by turning this pillager into a tansy. Paint the whole thing green and chop down those legs. This guy will need to be much shorter. Add these arms for the little green monkey and just wait to see what I'm making here. Here's a little blue strand of hair to add on top and a long and flexible tail. I colored the ears like this and gave it these adorable eyes. Actually, I'm not sure if these are cute or scary. I'm gonna keep on texturing the fur. And now you'll see the best part. I'm giving it a gun. Why does a monkey have a machine gun? There it is, a tansy with a gun. This is crazy. Well, let's go ahead and see what it looks like in game. Tansy looks awesome. The gun is absolutely massive. Now, careful where you're pointing that thing, big guy, all right? Don't point it at me. I probably should give him something else to look at. Look at these guys. It's like they're following the first one as if he's the commander or something. Sorry, buddy, it's time for you to face your maker. Instantaneously, right away, everybody's blasting in. Let's just line them up here. Bam, 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 bam. They're already started. The war is on. The Vindicators are doing nothing. They're not standing a chance. Yep, everybody has been annihilated. The look, successful. The weapon, successful. Overall, I'm gonna give this guy an 8 out of 10. Let's turn this cat into Kativa. Let's go ahead and turn the whole thing pink. And no, I'm not making the Pink Panther. Unlike the four-legged Minecraft cat, this pal will be standing on 2 legs. Let's turn that whole belly yellow. Make those arms a little thicker and add on this big old tail. Let's also get some big pointy ears on top. After I add these whiskers, it'll really start coming together, I hope. It is kind of just one big pink blob right now, but don't worry, we'll fix it. Adding eyes and a nose is really gonna help. Do a little bit more shading here and there around the body. Oh yeah, this is starting to look really good. And there you have it. Kativa. Let's see how it looks in game. The yellow belly, beautiful, looks a little bit like a beehive. The tail turned out all right. The face, though, is where the magic happened. We can use Kativa in order to open up a Kativa inventory. Let's plug our tansy in there. You now have control over all the lives of all the tansies that ever existed. That's more control than I have. Bring in a Vindicator here. Oh, I barely finished spawning in the Vindicator, and Kativa is already blasting the Vindicator away. Bring them all around Kativa. Yep, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm almost gonna die. All right, I'm just gonna stand right behind you. Thank you very much for your assistance. I'm gonna give Kativa a total rating of 7.2 out of 10. Next up, I'm gonna turn this villager into Depresso. I'll start by making the legs much shorter and the body way, way, way longer. Then I'll paint the whole thing blue, except for making the villager's nose purple. Let's take that purple nose and turn it into some spikes on top. So lap on a little tail onto its back, but this guy's tail is more like a long, fluffy cloud. Now I'll go ahead and work on these eyes. Don't judge me, I promise they're going to look good. No, that's not quite right. Okay, yeah, that's better. And now the Depresso is looking, well, depressed. But that means we did a good job on it. So let's see what it looks like in-game. The Depresso is very, very, very round, and we did the best that we could. Overall, I'd say that we successfully achieved as close as we could get. And the ears falling perfectly down the side of his face, excellent day. But Depresso is our buddy that's gonna follow us around and help us pick up useful materials. Let's see if we can bring Depresso over to some ores and see if Depresso will go to work for us. Not that we're gonna enslave him or anything and make him work as an indentured servant for the rest of his life, right? That would be really, really bad. We would never do that. There we go! Look at Depresso get to work. The diamond pickaxe is bugged out at the beginning, and now it's bugged out and not showing up at all. But Depresso's doing quite the good work so far. Without the ores to mine, Depresso looks kind of, depressed. The radius to actually find the ores is not that great. I think we gotta knock it pretty hard for the bad work, and so we're gonna go with a 6 out of 10. I think it's time that we turn this chicken into a jolt hog. This is going to start by looking very cursed. I have to turn the skinny chicken legs into some really beefy legs. Then I'll compact the chicken and give it 4 legs. Now instead of a chicken, it looks like it's from my nightmares. What we're gonna need next are these long yellow quills sticking out of its back. And we're going to need a lot. Right now, it kind of looks like a medium order of French fries. Now I'm getting hungry. But this is no time for eating. I have to make a cute little face on this guy. And we cannot forget to add the spiky tail too. I don't want to speak too soon, but this one might just be my favorite. Let's see how it looks in game. All right, Jump Hog is here. His face looks a tad bit like a panda. The electric spikes on top. That's where the power comes from, and this looks solid. Let's pull some Vindicators in over here, and why are you not doing anything? Doing powers. There it goes, the electric shock. And I actually would like to take some of that for myself, which I can. If I could just get enough hits off on here, can we just get it the right? Why don't you just hold still for a second for me? Woo! And we got an immediate respawn of another Jolt Hog. Plus, I now have a Jolt Hog grenade. We can spawn in a bunch of Indicators here, and we can do a bunch of good work. Bam! Oh, yikes! There's another one. Let's go. All right, that's my last one. There's one more Vindicator left. Let's see. Bam! Is it enough? It's not going to be enough. It's going to be not enough. The grenades just carry such weight. But the bottling. Oh, golly. Guys, we're going to go 3 out of 10 on this one. Not my best work. We're going to take this pig and turn it into Rush Ore. I'll start by painting the whole thing this mud brown color. The shape of the pig is 2 rectangles, so I'm going to need to make it a bit chunkier. We also got to get some meat on those bones. Minecraft pigtails are short and boring, but not this one. Let's also get a better snout on it too. Next, I'll add these fluffy fur spines. We'll also lay back this mane of white fur too, to give it some depth. Add a couple more layers of that, and it's really starting to come together. I'm also going to texture these white racing stripes. Now it's starting to sound like I'm modeling a car instead of a pal. And I can't leave the face blank forever. Here's some eyes for you. Add a couple more details here and there, and voila! Rush Ore. But we're not done yet. We gotta check it out in Minecraft. Now we've made some significant progress. The Rush Ore looks far more like the actual Rush Ore. We got the mane around the front, the face angled just like the actual Rush Ore. Hey, buddy, good to see you too. Sizing-wise, Rush Ore looks pretty darn solid. Down to the little tiny tail on the back. This guy is a beauty. Of course, we haven't used him for his main purpose. We needed to make Rush Ore rideable. Here we go, buddy. Let's be friends. Yup, we are on the Rush Ore. Of course, he can jump, but he can also charge into blocks. Oh, God. We can break through an entire mountain. Oh my golly. Let's use him to take out a sheep. Sayonara, buddy. And he can cause some pretty significant damage. Oh my golly. Bye. Solid work there, Rush Ore. 9 out of 10. I'm going to take this fox and turn it into Fox Sparks. You already know what we have to do first. Make it large. Then add a fabulous fluffy foxtail. That's kind of hard to say. Fabulous fluffy foxtail. Fox faces are so squished. Let's fix that really fast. Now for some long ears and whiskers. It's all orange and bland right now. Just wait until it's retextured. Bang! Told ya. You just gotta learn to trust me. We're not quite done though. Let's add a little bit of detail to those eyes. Not to brag, but this is pretty fire. Get it? No? Never mind. Let's see what it looks like in game. We have got Fox Sparks. Our Fox Sparks looks amazing. The face turned out really nice. Whiskers and all. The flames coming off of the tail. Immaculate. Amazing. Hot as the sun. Make sure to keep your distance. Pull in some Vindicators here. And let's let Fox Sparks just do what Fox Sparks does best. In order to do so, I'm going to have to put myself in danger. Oh, I'm not going to have to actually. My gosh. That fireball just came flying across the screen. Run, Fox Sparks. Do your flame ball of doom. There it is again. Yikes. That Vindicator just went down ahead. A Fox Sparks Legion. Watch these flame balls come out on this Vindicator. Oh my word, all at the same time. That Vindicator got annihilated. You know what? I think I can. We're going to put ourselves in harm's way and see if we can take one of these guys on head to head. Come here, buddy. Come here. Gotcha. Come on. Get back here. I forgot which one you were. I think you're this one. I'm going to get you. I forget which one you are. I should. Oh, we got it. Did you just pick that up? You stole it from me. There's a better way to do this. See ya. Now I've got the flamethrower. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. We could burn the entire world down. My inner rage is taking hold of me. Look at how the Fox Sparks flamethrower holds onto my arm. I'm tempted to go over 9. Yeah, we're going to do it. 9.6. You are never going to guess this next one. I'm going to turn this bat into, wait for it, Tombat. Yeah, the bat is way too small, so I'll start by ripping it apart, making it much larger. Have you ever seen whiskers on a bat? Well, today's your lucky day, folks. Tombat also has this neck fur that almost looks like a scarf. I'm gonna give it these legs, don't judge. They kind of look like sticks so far. He definitely skipped leg day. Every bat needs their sharp talons too. Next, I'll make it super long tail, and on the end, purple fire. These arms need some claws. Or are they just fingers? And then my favorite part, these long wings that look like a cape. This magical bat is looking ready for action. Let's check it out in-game. Now the Tobat model is a hard one to get just right. Compared to the other models so far, he's richly detailed. The feet look on point. The wings look so sweet. The tail also looks amazing. In addition, Tobat is probably going to be one of the more helpful. He can send out sonar to identify mobs for us. Let's hide a Vindicator somewhere. All right, there we go. Vindicator right behind. Let's go this direction and see if he can highlight that Vindicator. Oh, he came out from behind the wall. But we got him regardless. Let's see if it works through walls. It does work through walls as well. And then we can grab our Fox Sparks flamethrower and just come over and just blast this guy. Oh my word. That was a great combo. That sonar would be super, super helpful. We'll do a 9.6 for you. Before we decide if we're going to tie the lead or not, let's see if we can identify multiple Vindicators with one sonar. If this works, yep, it works flawlessly. That means it's a 9.6. We're tying the lead right now. Let's see if we can beat it. Now I'm going to turn this sheep into King Paca, a King Alpaca. These names are just ridiculous. Now this is one hefty pal. I'll start by building out the body like crazy and splashing it totally red. I'm going to give it this really long neck that we're going to cover up later. It also will basically have a collar of fur. Turn the head and legs this color and start to work on that smug face. Done. Just like that, flawless. I'm kidding. That's completely terrifying. Let's do the crown instead. There's a golden crown for this royal pal. And here's the simple face. He looks like he's already sick of being here. Let's give the king its majestic attire, do some last-minute texturing, and now look at it. It's beautiful. Let's see if it looks just as good in Minecraft. Yikes. The round nature just isn't showing off as well as I really want it to. Head down to neck, but the crown on top looks amazing. But as soon as we go down further, King Paca just really isn't giving me the oomph that I hope to see with every model. That might be because I packed all of the oomph into a double storage. We could pack so much into here. Here's all of the other egg mobs. You are packed full of all of the control. And now that we've put all of that weight inside of King Paca, we can take full advantage of the kingly slam. Plop, plop, plop. There it comes right now. We just saw it. Bam! Oh my gosh, these Vindicators just got smashed. 2 slams and you're done. Smash these guys. Oh, and look at the block effect on the ground. This is one of the neatest features. Every block, you can see the slam extend outwards. Super slam, 10 out of 10. Model-wise, I'm displeased with this follow-up. I'm gonna go 5 out of 10. We can do better, guys. We can do better. I'm gonna turn the Iron Golem into the ferocious first boss of Palworld, Grizzbolt. Start by painting it this eye-blinding yellow. So bright, my eyes are burning. The most prominent part are the claws, so we'll make those first. The Iron Golem is just too lean. We're gonna need to make it super bulky. Here are some toenails. I would recommend clipping those later. And now let's go to work on the face. This is the face of a pal that wants to start some trouble for sure. Next, I'm gonna texture in these black lightning bolt patterns. Ka-chow! Lamsky, a little bit more shading here and there. And now for the best part. We're gonna give it a gun. A massive Gatling gun to destroy anything in its path. It can't just be floating there either. We'll need to tuck that giant gun under Grizzbolt's arm. I guess we'll see if it shoots real bullets. This is what I'm talking about. Massive arms, massive body, massive Gatling gun. But my other favorite thing about Grizzbolt, actually this is probably my first favorite right here. We can hop on top of Grizzbolt. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's head over this direction and plop down some Vindicators. Shoot that, that's not enough. Let me get on there. All right, let's go towards these Vindicators. It's time to find out, does the Gatling gun actually work? Blast, 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 blast. Oh, golly, that was bad. That was really bad. That was really, really, really bad. I think we need 8 or 9 or 10 Grizzbolts. Oh, yep, they can. Gatling guns work, and boy, does the electric shock from the sky work. All of these Vindicators being blasted away all at once. Oh my word. The Grizzbolt is getting a genuine 10 out of 10. Now I'll turn a cow into Digitoys. Make the whole thing brown and add some bulk to the head. It's gonna need a really strong jaw and some very angry eyes. Make it much shorter and give some color to the shell. Don't question why I used a cow to make a turtle. I've got my reasons. Now I'm gonna give it these spikes coming out of the shell. This looks awfully a lot like some Italian plumber's arch rival, if you ask me. Almost forgot to give it legs. That would have been awkward. Finally, I'll give it a tail. And Digitoys is looking ready to rock. But let's see it in game. Digitoys turned out absolutely sweet. The shell, probably the most important feature in order for this model to be pulled off correctly. The shell looks amazing. Head giving off very serious snapping turtle vibes, as intended. And Digitoys can absolutely hide very effectively. Help us out or hide, really. Digitoys can dig straight down into the earth. I'm realizing there's one minor flaw in this whole process. He can only go down. Yeah, I didn't really think of the fact that he would need to get out of the hole. I wonder if he's going to be able to break through the bedrock down there. Let's bring in 4 Digitoys. Everybody's going down. Oh, our very first is very far down here now. Is there really not a single diamond you found yet? And we've got to the bedrock. Are you strong enough to dig through the bedrock? If you do this, I'll give you a 10 out of 10. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Not a single one of our Digitoys found a diamond. Can't get through the bedrock. Didn't find diamonds, 6.5 out of 10. Now we're gonna take this horse and make it into Iker. Why are these so hard to say? I think. I'll start by turning the mane purple. Don't worry, it's not gonna be My Little Pony. Change the ears and add super long antlers on top. These need to branch out a bunch. Paint it purple, and I'm not gonna lie, this already looks awesome. But we aren't done. I'm gonna paint the antlers with all of these colors. This is one majestic looking deer. I decided to do some texturing to make it look way better too. You can't forget the hooves. I decided to spend way too much time making these colors look right, but it was totally worth it. Look at the horns, they almost look like trees. Oh yeah, this is sweet. Let's check it out in game. Our it looks amazing. The antlers are huge, as they should be. They take up a ton of space. In fact, these antlers are bigger than the actual body of the Eichter deer. The Eichter deer is rideable. Look at these antlers move as we sprint around. And we can navigate terrain extremely effectively when we're on top of him. We can do one jump and a double jump in midair before we have to land back on the ground again. We've given Eichter deer the ability to do a massive antler uppercut. Let's get this guy. Boom! Knocks him up, lands him on the ground. One hit wonder. Hey, back off. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Eichter deer went down in one hit. That's all right. Got another one. Let's go for another smack. Bam! Revenge! I think Grisbolt gets bumped 0.1 to a 9.7, and Eichter deer taking 8.2. A complaint about your score? Not a complaint about your score? What'd you say? Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I know you guys love seeing the new mobs I create, so if you want to experience it for yourself, check out our new map, Gobs of Mobs, on the Minecraft Marketplace that adds over 20 mobs to your Minecraft world that we have made. Scan the barcode on the screen or check out the link in the description down below.